Hello students, welcome you all to the video lecture on chapter number 1.2, question number 3. Show how root 5 can be represented on the number line. So first of all, root 5 is a irrational number. So in order to represent the irrational number, so we need to consider the Pythagoras theorem. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, consider the right angle triangle as this, where we have base, which is nothing but adjacent side, and then height, which is nothing but opposite side, and then here the angle is 90 degree, and then this side is nothing but hypotenuse. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse can be represented as, can be given by the formula which is equal to root of b square plus h square. So here, since root 5 is an irrational number, let us consider hypotenuse which is equal to root 5. So now what I am going to do means, so I am considering this measurement as root 5, right? So this measurement I am considering that it is root 5. Why I am considering? After finding out b and h, I can easily draw b value and h value, and then this measurement automatically, when I join this point and this point, I can measure it as root 5. So now this value b square and h square I don't know, so that I have to determine first. So while determining this 5, I have to write first as sum of two numbers, right? So let me consider that is root 5 which is equal to b square plus h square. So consider the value inside the root. So 5 is equal to b square plus h square. So now I need to find out what is this value, what is this value. So first let me write 5 as sum of two numbers. So what are all the possibilities I can write? So 5 I can write it as what? 0 plus 5. But the 0 I cannot measure in one side. So this possibility will not come. Then 5 I can write it as what? 1 plus 4 also, right? Again 5 I can write it as 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2 also. So if it is 1 plus 4, then this number I can write as a square easily. So how I can write? So 1 I can write it as what? Since here b square I have, so 1 also I have to write as square number. So how I can write 1 as square number? I can easily write it as 1 square. Why? Because 1 square is equal to 1 into 1 which is equal to 1. So both are equal. So this one I can write it as 1 square. This 4, how I can write as a square number? 4 is nothing but 2 into 2, right? So which is nothing but 2 square. Okay, so I can write 4 as what? 2 square easily. So 4 I can write it as 2 square. Now I can compare this b square as 1 square, h square as 2 square, and I can easily determine b value and h value. Suppose if I consider 5 as 2 and 3, right? 2 plus 3, what happens? 2 I cannot split, right? So I have to write it as what? Root 2 the whole square. 3 I have to write it as what? Root 3 the whole square. Then again root 2 is also irrational, root 3 is also irrational. So again for drawing root 2 I need to consider again a Pythagoras theorem. For drawing root 3 again I need to consider a Pythagoras theorem. So it will be again taking more number of steps. It is not, I am not saying that you cannot use this step, but it will take more number of steps and it will be complex. So again this possibility also you can eliminate. So now what I am saying, 5 is equal to 1 plus 4 which is equal to 1 square plus 2 square. This is only I am going to take. So 5 is equal to 1 plus 4. This one I am going to write it as 1 square plus 2 square. Already I know 5 is equal to b square plus h square, right? So already I know 5 is equal to b square plus h square. Now compare this and this. So I can say that b square is equal to 1 square and then h square is equal to 2 square. Okay, so using that find out what is b value and h value. Take square root of b square. So here it will be b, and square root of 1 square it is 1. So b is equal to 1. Take square root of h square, it is h. Take square root of 2 square, it is 2. So b is equal to 1 centimeter, h is equal to 2 centimeter. So what I have determined, this value is nothing but 1 centimeter. This value is nothing but 2 centimeter. So if I consider these two value and I draw base and height, definitely this point and this point when I join, I will get what? Root 5. That is what I am going to do. So use the scale and pencil. First draw the number line with the dotted lines. Okay. Just draw the dotted lines like this. So what I have considered now? What I have determined, base is equal to 1 centimeter. So since base is equal to 1 centimeter, put the point at 0 and then measure 1 centimeter, put the point at 1. Okay, just join these two dots. So now this is O. I am considering this vertex as O, this vertex as A. And this measurement is nothing but base B, which is nothing but 1 centimeter. Okay, then since in the right angle triangle you have 90 degree, use the protractor. Okay, the protractor midpoint you have to keep at the A. Okay, so keep the protractor midpoint at vertex A correctly and then measure 90 degree since it is right angle. Then from that point put the dotted line. So once you have done the dotted line, the height value it is 2 centimeter, right? So keep 2, okay, at A, keep 2 at A and then measure for 2 centimeter. So put the point at 0. Okay, so if I measure this value, it is nothing but 2 centimeter. Okay, so keep the scale at 2 and then dot at 0. So just join these two vertex. Okay, join the two vertices. So let me consider this point as B. Okay, then this measurement is nothing but a height which is nothing but 2 centimeter. So now according to the Pythagoras theorem, when I take 1 centimeter here as base, 2 centimeter as height, definitely my hypotenuse will be equal to what? Root 5. So just join the vertex O and B. Okay, definitely this measurement it is going to be the root 5. It is nothing but hypotenuse. So now again, how I will know that whether this root 5 is properly measured? So for that, use the calculator. Okay, using the calculator, just give root 5 and then press equal to what you are getting, 2.236. So nearby to 2.2 centimeter, I should get the measurement. So measure this hypotenuse from from O to B. Okay, so measure this value. It is coming around 2.2. Okay, around 2.3 it is coming. Okay, when you draw properly, you will get around 2.3 or 2.2. So root 5 value is around 2.2. So I am getting the measurement around 2.2 here. So now this is not the problem. We need to represent that root 5 on the number line. So this is the number line. Here I have to mention. So for that, keep the tip of your compass. Keep the tip of your compass at O and then pencil tip at B. Okay, keep it properly so that the measurement whatever you are getting, you should use that and put the arc. So keep the compass tip at O and then pencil tip at B and just rotate and draw the arc at the number line. Okay, draw the arc at the number line. So now you will get one point at the dotted line. This point is nothing but P. Let me consider that as P. So now what happens? This P measurement is nothing but root 5. So if you want, you can connect it in the thick line. So this measurement from O to P is nothing but root 5. If you want to cross check, just use the scale. Okay, so keep 0 at O. So it is coming around 2.2, right? So 2.2 or 2.3, around 2.2 and 2.3 it will come, this measurement line. So that is nothing but root 5. Okay, so keep the scale at O, it is, and then 2.2 or 2.3 it is coming at P. Okay, so that measurement is nothing but root 5. So what you are doing, split your 5, okay, as 1 plus 4, and then B value, H value find out, draw base with 1 centimeter, using the protractor find out the right angle, and then draw height with the 2 centimeter, and then just connect these two dots, right, O and B, you will get root 5, and measure this distance and put the arc on the number line. So this distance now it is root 5. Thank you. Thanks for watching.